Hey, this is Lucas Gallo. Today we'll be conducting Mr. Don's interview. Today I have with me Dr. K as my supervisor and my shadow Pootie Thing. So I'm going to ask you, may you please put your macros in chat in order, starting from 10 for copy, ending with equipment med restock, but wait 2-3 seconds in between so you don't get muted.
Okay. I double click.
It's okay.
Miss Didi, can I please have you to go to floor 1? I'm doing an interview at the moment. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. The macros are good. So we're gonna read 3 lists of rules: HP rules, MD rules, or RP rules. And then after the rules are said and listed, we're gonna ask you a series of questions. I'm gonna ask you a couple, and then I'm gonna open the floor for my supervisor and shadow to ask you a few questions as well. So I'm gonna start with the HP rules. Do not resuscitate patients on any street surrounding the hospital, PvP, Blue Territory events, or Army base. So if you're wondering, Blue Territory events would be the red guns on the map, which has the blue outlining around it. Do not serve patients who have their weapons drawn. Do not stand cell on the main lobby floor. Do not go AFK while on duty. 3-day ban, demotion, and all funds returned. Only 2 staff members may be at each desk in rank order: brown, maroon, blue, white, then green. Up to 3 may line up down the hallway, also in rank order. If your medication wait time is over 5 minutes, go on emergency calls or med deliveries. If the wait is under 5 minutes, wait in the cafeteria. Do not use the front door. Only rank 6 plus may enter through the front, and only rank 7 plus may use the front parking lot. Do not spawn the bus. Must have DCP or CP permission, which is really rarely ever. So if you do come across somebody that spawns the bus, please throw up that body cam macro up and put your body cam on and then report it to a higher up. Radio checks are mandatory, so when you see in the chat radio check, please respond with 10-4 copy. Just throw up your 10-4 copy macro. As well, if you cannot attend the PvP territories without a rank 7 plus. Do you have any questions?
No questions. No questions.
Alrighty. I'll go ahead and read to you the RP rules now. RP 13, Faction NRP. Non-RP behavior within game factions, including unlawful release of prisoners or execution of civilians by the police, a punishment, exoneration from the faction N, or from 30 minutes to 1 state jail up to a 30-day ban. RP 14, Sexual Harassment. Any form of non-consensual sexual actions, including simulation and explicit dialogue actions, use of ethnic and or LGBT plus slurs, or excessive attention. All sexual actions require OOC consent, which is out of character consent. Such actions should not occur in public or frequently visited areas. Punishments range from 60 minutes mute or 24 hours up to a 30-day ban. RP 15, Disruption of faction operations. Intentionally provoking faction members for entertainment or disrupting faction operations is prohibited. Punishment 30 minutes in one state jail. RP 16 Criminal Acts Against Emergency Personnel. Any criminal act towards emergency medical personnel are prohibited. Punishments are from 90 minutes in one state jail up to a 12-hour ban.
Mr. Pudigang, do you have the MD rules?
All right.
All right.
MD1 refusal to provide medical assistance, refusing to provide medical assistance, including performing CPR, giving meds without a justified RP reason, as long as there is no threat to the medic's life, including situations when armed players are present at the scene. Punishment, one reprimand from the faction leadership. MD2, providing medical aid during dangerous situations, selling medications or assisting players in situations that threaten the life and the health of both the medic and the player, including but not limited to during an escalating conflict and active shootout or terror force, etc. Punishment, one warning from the faction leadership. MD3, compliance with project rules. Medical personnel are strictly required to comply with all established project rules. Punishment, one warning from the one warning to one reprimand from the faction leadership. MD4, improper RP behavior, failure to adhere to RP rules when interacting with players, while providing medical assistance or communicating with faction colleagues. Punishment, one warning from the faction leadership. MD4.1, disrespectful behavior towards any player. Punishment, one reprimand or dismissal at the discretion of the faction leadership. MD4.2, non-compliance with orders, failure to comply with leadership orders to observe the chain of command within the faction. Punishment, one reprimand from the faction leadership. MD 4.3, assault on civilian with a taser, weapon, or fist without an RP reason. Punishment, dismissal from the faction. MD 5, use of weapons. Medical personnel are strictly forbidden from using any weapons. Punishment, dismissal from the faction. MD 6, criminal activity, intentionally associating with gangs, committing major crimes, including but not limited to theft, vandalism, murder, or joining factions doing activities where medic participation is not intended. Punishment, dismissal from the faction. MD 7, MD7, use of service vehicles for personal purposes, using official medical transport for personal travel when not on duty, including for civilian jobs. Punishment, one warning from the faction leadership. MD7.1, use of personal vehicles, using personal vehicles instead of service vehicles to perform faction duties. Punishment, one warning from the faction leadership. And MD8, unauthorized issuance of recovery notes, issuing medical certificates outside of a hospital, issuing medical certificates for monetary compensation. Punishment, one warning from the faction leadership.
And now we're gonna ask you a series of questions. I'm gonna ask you six and then two and two. My first question would be, why do you want to join the medical faction?
I want to join so to help people out and just make that place out there a better place.
Okay, that's a good answer. My second question would be, what steps would you take if you witnessed a faction member breaking a rule?
Turn on the body cam, and then report it to a higher up.
Yep, perfect. My third question would be, when do you spawn the bus?
You never respond to bus.
Correct. My fourth question would be, if someone refuses medical treatment, what should you do and how would you go around it?
I asked them again if they refuse. I guess I'll have to go call radio for a higher up or something.
I mean, that's a good answer, but At the end of the day, if they're not gonna like take the help, like the CPR or whatever, make sure your body cam is always on because they can always come up to a higher up over here and report it and say that you were refusing to give them the CPR. So just always make sure to have that body cam on.
Okay. Okay.
My other another question would be, what does patient privacy mean to you?
Give the patient privacy, like just give them their they privacy to heal, I guess.
Okay, I like that answer. How would you handle a patient, say they came in, they were upset or angry, frustrated? How would you handle that?
Me personally, I would, try to talk to them and try to see what's going on and de-escalate the problem or something they got going on.
Yep, good answer. I believe that was six questions, so I'm gonna open up the floor now. Mr. Pooty, your two questions.
All right. If a situation looks dangerous, can you pull out a weapon for safety? No. And why not? Because the medical team not supposed to have weapons like that. Correct. It is strictly forbidden for any medical personnel to have weapons or to use weapons. Only a taser. At the time when you receive your white scrub, you will get trained for it. Next question will be, why is it important for a medic to avoid any association with criminal activity? Me personally, because the criminal activity could cause you your job, and like they manipulate people to help them in the way that they want to, like criminal wise. It protects pretty much the integrity, trust, and the naturality of the faction itself. So you want to keep in professional standard at all times. Okay. Okay.
Okay, now Dr. K, your two questions, please.
If you want to leave the hospital, what exit are you going to take?
Rank seven should be able to take the front door, right? The front parking lot.
Yes, sir. So it'll be rank 6 and higher can enter through the main entrance. So if you want to leave, you always want to make sure that you go ahead and use the elevator and go to floor 0.
Okay.
Do you know what areas we are not allowed to perform CPR or sell med kits in?
Is that the territory areas, the blue areas, where the guns at on the map?
Yes, sir. And there's 2 more.
Is it in the main lobby?
So you got the first one right, and it'll be the other 2 areas are going to be the military base. We are prohibited from going into the military base whatsoever. And the 4 streets surrounding the hospital. We cannot sell or administer medications outside on floor 0 whatsoever.
Okay.
Alrighty. That was all my questions.
Okay, that will conduct Mr. Don's interview.
Alrighty, Mr. Don, thank you.